Welcome you ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Joe, the Cloud Golzage. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Lewis.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourself at all times. Let's touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Well, there's one fighter here, as we've seen time and time again, that just doesn't have the physicality. He doesn't have the overall strength against his opponent. But what does he have?
Well, he has the greatest muscle that the human body has, the brain muscle. Use it. Be smart. Give angles. Get out. Keep your opponent off balance. If he's bigger and stronger, he needs a certain kind of set position to use that. Do not give that to him.
Good job with 3 flush punches by Lewis. Able to dismiss that body shot. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Lennox Lewis stuck around to win his Olympic gold medal. He had his shot in 1984, came up short, and then stuck around to come back and grab it in '88.
And that has stayed with him, and that has served him beautifully, because that confidence he gained from beating the best in the world, yes, in the amateurs, but still, in his mind, he can do the same in the pros.
Double shots both come in by Lewis. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Good work. 2 clean shots get in by Lennox Lewis. Final 10 seconds. Come to the end of the round. Always interesting to see how things will play out in our fights. Teddy, it's always great anticipation when we come sit ringside and the build-up of what's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. And it's always great having a little electricity.
Oh, that's got to hurt. Lennox Lewis is almost out of it there. He was stunned.
Punch it out. No holding.
Well, we're watching Lennox Lewis here tonight, but Teddy, you know, a lot of American fight fans, sometimes they turn the other way with Lennox Lewis. They never really got behind him because they don't like the way he acts as a heavyweight champion.
Well, Americans want you to wear your heart out on your sleeve to a certain point. They like emotion. They love emotion. And Lewis doesn't show that kind of passion. He's very contained, very cerebral, but he knows how to get results where it counts, in the ring.
Throws a counter punch there. Lewis is trying to create some space between him and his opponent. You know he wants to fight on the inside. He cannot be smothered. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Very nice defensive guard there. Blocks away that headshot. They both decide to bring it. Joe Gholzage's swelling is starting to become a real issue. Good looking counter punch. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Lewis. Joe Gholzage's now at a point in this fight where his defense is going to become crucial. He has to protect that eye. The swollen eye is getting worse.
Yeah, he does. He has to be cognizant of everything. He needs anything out there that he can use for an advantage right now. He's got to position himself where his opponent can't get into the place where he can throw punches towards that bad eye, towards that blind spot where he has no vision. He's got to keep the fight where that good eye is always able to pick up those punches. He's got to position himself in a perfect way now.
Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
Halfway through this round here. Lewis's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Good job with another left hand. Lewis's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it.
You're not patient now. Use the jab.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Joe Gholzage's stunned, and he is hurt. He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled, was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Protecting his head well with his guard. A headshot blocked. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Joe Gholzage's got a cut, and it looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Teddy Леннокс has had a very interesting career. Many would say at times a roller coaster career, because he had the instances where the chin gave out on him.
Yeah, he has, but the most important thing in his mind is he's come back, and he believes in himself, and that's where that great amateur background comes in. He's been down dark roads before.
Stay on the outside.
Oh! Joe Gholzage stunned, and he is hurt. He is in a real bad spot right now.
Work it out.
Maybe a punch or two, and he could be on the deck. Oh, boy, he's got to get right to the inside. Just go bear hug this guy.
Either that, Joe, or maybe as big a long shot as this might be, his opponent now is coming in there not worrying about him at all. And he's leaving himself a little bit open. Maybe he can land a bomb. He can land a lucky shot.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Lewis. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Lewis. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Леннокс Lewis. A well-targeted classic 1-2 by Lewis. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Joe Gholzage is now fighting two opponents. The man opposite him and his eye swelling.
Yeah, but you can't panic, Joe. This is boxing. You know, this is not the opera. These things happen, and champions win under these conditions. So right now, believe it or not, strategy. You got to stay calm, and you got to start thinking, okay, it's this eye that's swollen. I'm going to keep the fight on the side of the ring where I can see with my good eye. You got to really think that clearly in these kind of conditions.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch.
Body shot.
Teddy, early on in the career of Леннокс Lewis, a lot of the British fans actually didn't gravitate towards him because he was one of these nomadic kind of fighters. You know, Jamaican, lived in Britain, but won a gold for Canada.
Yeah, but the most important part of that geography is his own. He had his own identity. He knew where he stood. He knew where his confidence came from. He knew what his style was.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
A little defense turns to offense by Lewis. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
And there he counters back against his opponent. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Gholzage. Another round. Will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. Not precise at all by Lewis. Lennox Lewis is showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
Good looking counter punch. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Halfway through round 6. Punches in bunches, working well. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Lewis is absorbing another hook. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Lewis is throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a coda.
Oh, and there you go. Joe Gholzage's been stunned.
Come on, guys, punch it out. Punch it out, no holding.
Seconds to go in this round. Able to get rid of that one. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Well, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stunned pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy's listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
Good block. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Joe Gholzage's looking like he's not in control right now, Teddy, and I don't think he's been the same fighter since he got tagged earlier in this fight.
No, he hasn't fully recovered. You know, some of those cobwebs, you know, some of those birds are still chirping in his head.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. At the halfway point of round 7. Well-targeted counterpunch by Lewis. Good defensive skill with the block by Lewis. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Lewis. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Lennox Lewis. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Joe Gholzage. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Lennox able to block that punch. Away from those headshots with his defense up top. What a good counterpunch by Lewis. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Joe Gholzage. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Good looking counterpunch. 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Able to dismiss that body shot. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let him fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
And a smart counterpunch by Lewis. Oh, boy, look at this. Right from the get-go, they go after one another.
They remind me of my 15-year-old son going to the dinner table.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Teddy, it's one of my favorite times of one of our fight broadcasts. When we make the declaration, he has to have a knockout to win.
And how's he going to do it? Well, I think he's got to be a photographer. He's got to be a guy that goes in the darkroom, really, Joe, and start looking at the negatives. During the night, a lot of pictures have been taken. He's got to go now and look back at those pictures and remember something, that he saw something. He saw a moment. He saw a spot where the guy dropped his hand. He pulled back, and he's got to go, and he's got to act on that moment.
Wow, is he defensively sound. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Lewis. Showing you some defense there with the block. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Joe Gholzage. The counter. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Joe Gholzage's been stunned. Look at that. Smart veteran move. Hurt, so you hug.
Exactly what the doctor ordered.
Way to block there. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. Able to cover up that gut. 2-punch combo by Lewis. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Her defense into offense, comes back. Oh, Joe Gholzage's in bad shape.
To throw some punches here.
Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes the judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Lewis. Good double jab by Lewis. Well, this isn't a bad form of defense. You know who did it to you, so stay away from him, right?
Exactly. Keep range a little bit. Now it's up to his opponent to close that range.
Nice 1-2 by Lewis. Gholzage stunned and stacked. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Joe Gholzage's down. Will he be out?
One, two, three, four, five.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Holy cow. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? Down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Great combination. He is down on the mat. fight is now over.
This fight is over.
Lennox Lewis is going to be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that.
Knockouts. Your winner, Lennox Lewis.
Lennox Lewis is your winner by knockout, Teddy.
Well, we came in wondering whether or not his opponent had a good chin. We found out.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We'll see you next time ringside.